Rock Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
We're made to rock.
Hey, discover the rock in you.
We're made to rock point. Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
I was wondering, what does it take for us, the youth, to make our lives and those of people around us better?
That's a nice thought. How can we make our voices be heard?
We can volunteer, like how I volunteered to teach in my former primary school.
And we can speak up through our radio presenters, like how I called in one day when our water point was not working.
But besides all that, is there really anything else we can do in our communities?
We can join together in groups and start a students' association and do career guidance in schools.
That's a good point. Remember when we volunteered, I had some friends and we taught people in our community about personal and communal hygiene.
But above all,
We should always watch the news and know what's happening in our country.
Every little thing counts. So get out there and start doing something now.
Twaweza ni sisi. Change is me. It's you. It's us. We talked yesterday. Let's act today.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to Rock Point 256. Today, we are here with episode 442. So, don't touch your dial.
Schools have reopened for the first time this year. What are you planning to do differently to improve education, especially in UPE schools as a parent, guardian, teacher or pupil? Do you know your representative on the school management committee? Ensure that they know the improvements you want to see in the school and students as a stakeholder in education.
In Rock Point, John and Joanne have been struggling with the burden of keeping Freddie at home while other children go to school. We would like to take you to Joanne's restaurant and find out if they've made any decisions yet.
John, should we speak to him?
We must. This thing has been burning in my heart. Where is he?
He's at the back. I asked him to wash the pots.
I would like us to talk to him. Call him.
Freddie! Freddie!
Yes, mommy.
Stop what you're doing and come here immediately. Your father wants to talk to you.
I'm here, Daddy.
Come sit down. I want to talk to you. And so does your mother. We have something to say.
Oh, I didn't do anything wrong.
We know that, Freddie. This is not about anything you did.
In fact, it is about something we want you to do from now on.
Will I become a chef, Daddy?
Well, that is something that only you can decide a long time from now.
This is about what you are going to do now.
Is it anything I should be worried about?
No, Freddie, listen. You have been working so hard here at the restaurant. Your mother and I really appreciate it.
Well, I didn't have a choice.
Your mother and I would like to appreciate your hard work with a reward. What would you like? Well, I was thinking of taking you back to school. Would that interest you?
But I'm too stupid to be in school.
We don't think you are. Not at all. In fact, you are smart. Only that the school didn't help you to pass exams.
Well, I must not be so smart because I see my age mates going to school while I'm here washing plates and serving food.
We're truly sorry that you feel that way. There's a school called Sunrise. Do you know it?
Yes, where Richard goes these days.
Yes, it's a very good school and would love to take you there.
Really? You need to go and finish your schooling.
Don't you need me to help here at the restaurant anymore?
You have been so helpful, Freddie. But your schooling is more important. Your father and I have discussed this and we concluded that you should continue with your education. You should be at school.
And Sunrise is a good school we hear. Are you happy?
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything. How are you?
Come in, Steve.
Oh,
We had already finalized. Let me just go and check on the food on fire.
Oh, yes. Come in, Steve. Freddie, you can get back to your work now.
Thank you, Daddy. Thanks to Mommy, too.
Hey, Steve, you're welcome. How are you?
I'm all right.
Come on, have a seat.
I hope you have have some good news about the school management committee.
Well, we shall find out when others get here. Oh, there. They have started coming. Peace, you're welcome.
Oh, I wish it was under better circumstances.
What do you mean? You look very sad. Is everything all right?
No. Everything is not all right. I have heard that Ruth, Christopher's wife, died while giving birth.
What? Oh no. But I thought I had left her in safe hands at the health center.
Oh, Ruth is dead.
What?
Oh my God. I must say I saw this coming last week, but I hoped she would be saved. I wonder if the baby was saved.
I suspect she could have bled to death because remember the drug that stops bleeding was finished at the health center.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll find out what happened.
On that note, let's ask our leaders out there. We have given you our votes. What difference should we expect? Let us now find out what is happening in other parts of Rock Point.
The last time we heard about Musa, he was asking Emun to help him get his business premises opened by Monday. The owner of the kiosk, Amon actually met Monday and had feedback for Musa.
Please have a seat.
Thank you, Honorable Amon.
I called you here to tell you I spoke to Monday about your business.
Is he going to refund my money for the 3 months of rent I paid in advance?
I am so sorry, Musa. You won't be getting the money, at least not now.
Oh no, what did he say?
You see, Musa, it's a little complicated. He said he did not close the kiosk, but instead it's you who closed it.
Me? How can I close my own business? Where would I get my livelihood? Which kind of a fool shuts down his own business?
You can always find another place to operate from to avoid quarrels. Meanwhile, I'll keep trying to talk to him.
How do you think I will operate? The place wouldn't be a problem, but the money to rent the place would be. I already gave that fool 3 months rent in advance. I have no startup capital at all.
I could help you to get a business loan from the microfinance. You just have to write a mobile money business work plan, and I'll second you to get the loan.
A mobile money work what?
A work plan.
How do you expect me to know how to come up with such complicated stuff?
It's not so complicated. Actually, it's not complicated at all. Just write a draft, and I'll help you perfect it.
I have never even seen one.
No problem. I'll give you a template to follow.
Thank you, Amon. Thank you very much. You are indeed the right leader. I will try to work on that plan. But I still need my money. Surely, that is theft.
I don't believe he has any good reason to keep your money. I'll see how we can get your money back. But in the meantime, you need to carry on with your business, don't you?
Of course, yes. I need to run my business.
Then get me that business plan and we will see how to get you started again.
Well, it looks like Ammon is the leader the people of Rock Point have been longing for.
You can say that again. But well, he has just started. The problem with our leaders is not that they are not good, but they are not consistent in their goodness, if I could say it that way.
Yeah.
Let's wait and see if he will continue like that.
Well, we just have to keep on listening to Rock Point.
Mama Sam.
Yes.
Thank you for the tea, but I really need to talk to you first.
What is it, Viola? What do you want to talk to me about?
You have probably realized that I haven't been coming to the market for a few days now.
Yes, Viola. I thought you had gone back to the island to get some fish.
No, Mama Sam. It hasn't been easy for me.
What's going on? Are you having problems at home?
Yes, Mama Sam.
I've heard about it all over Rock Point, but I didn't want to listen to rumors. I don't understand why you have stopped doing your market business. It was going well.
It was, but my husband hates it that I am doing well. He doesn't like me being in the market. He thinks I have become rude.
Really?
Yes.
No. Osbert cannot do that. Maybe he doesn't mean what he's saying. Men can be like that.
You know, I love him so much. I wouldn't want to lose him. But he honestly thinks my success is threatening him. And he believes I am undermining him because I went to vote on my own. I don't know. That's why I came for your advice.
Things between two people in a family are usually complicated. And I might not be of great help to you. But I don't think you did anything wrong by going to vote.
Exactly. But he doesn't see it that way.
Before the elections, we were educated that we all have a right to vote for a candidate of our choice.
Yes.
And I support you, Viola. Totally.
But I might get into trouble because of what I did.
My dear, don't be scared. Do you know that your action inspired a lot of women in Rock Point to learn to stand their ground?
Really?
Yes. It's just that men love to feel powerful and respected. But they don't realize that respect will automatically come when they learn to appreciate and respect us also.
What do you advise me about the market?
Well, Viola dear, which families can depend on one income these days? Even me, I have to supplement on our income by selling baskets, you see.
Yes.
Peter's fish business is not enough.
But don't you have arguments sometimes?
Yes, we do. But we talk through them and go on. Don't give up on your business. Just talk to Osbert. Hopefully he will understand.
It's scary.
Yeah. People say things when they are angry. Talk to him when there's not so much anger in the air.
Thank you so much, Mama Sam. I feel very much encouraged. I'll see how to share this with him.
I'm glad that you feel better. Remember, I'm always here for you, dear. Come and talk to me.
I wish Osbert would know how much his wife loves him. Maybe then he would not let politics come between them.
This is a call to couples who may not be speaking to each other following the recently concluded elections. The winners and the losers are continuing to live their lives normally. Let's put our differences aside and instead see how to help our children settle in school and also to get our leaders to do what they should be doing.
Speaking of school, is your child in school? Do you provide them with lunch, books, and pens or pencils? Let's now learn a thing or two from Steve, as he and other parents struggle to bring change at Foundation Primary School.
Welcome back, my dear. Oh, you took long. What happened?
Thank you. Listen.
Yes?
I'm in shock. Have you heard of the death of Ruth?
Steve, don't talk about it. I'm equally as shocked. I heard the death announcements on the radio just a few hours ago. With what happened, did you even have the parents' meeting?
Yes, we did. Though it took some time for the parents to finally settle down and accept the death of that nice lady. But when the meeting started, parents had a lot to say about the coming changes.
Indeed. It was a wise thing to go to the DEO.
Yes, they also had a lot of issues they would love to see addressed at the school. They were quite vocal this time.
Oh, that's nice to hear. And this is just the beginning. But it is amazing to see parents working with the leaders to bring about change.
Indeed. You wouldn't imagine. They even chose me to be the parents' representative on the school management committee.
What? That is great. You know, that is being like an MP of sorts.
God bless him. It's just the school management committee.
Hey, my dear, sometimes the school management committee does more than even our corrupt MPs. Actually, now you are Honorable Steve.
You're funny, bless.
Dad,
Yes, Joy? What is it?
there is something I have been thinking about. I would love to change and go to Sunrise Primary School. All the people at school are talking about leaving Foundation Primary School.
But Joy, the other day we talked about the changes we want to see happening at Foundation. Very soon it will be like Sunrise.
No, Daddy. Me, I want to change. I want to go to Sunrise.
Okay, my dear. Let's wait for the term to end. We shall see. Now go and do your homework.
But first term has almost just started. I don't want Foundation Primary School.
Oh, yes. See how you're handling issues, my dear. You are indeed Honorable Steve now.
Stop that, Blessing. Stop it.
Honorable Steve, indeed.
Oh yeah, but do you know that indeed if school management committees would work the way they're supposed to, schools would develop at a very high rate?
Oh yeah, you're right. And development comes with improved academic performance. If the parents persist, Foundation will become the great school it used to be.
I think it is time for us to go to Foundation Primary School and see how the teachers are taking the whole thing.
But you mean? Oh yes, you boy.
But Teacher Agnes, I wonder how you can be having a bad headache and you can still laugh that loud.
Mind your business, Pamela. You think if you don't have men in your life, others don't either?
Now, how did the main thing come in?
I was talking to my boyfriend for your information, and from the way I see it, you haven't had one in a very long time.
I like to keep my private life private, Agnes. Anyway, I just wanted to inquire if you have had headache from those phone laughs so that I can bring you some Panadol. My fellow teacher's pain is my business.
Don't try playing that angel card on me, Pamela. All you do is show off again and again how good you are, and in the process painting others bad.
It's not true, Teacher Agnes.
Yes, it is. Look at how you are speaking to the DEO when he was here. Did you think he was going to marry you? Mind you, he's already married.
I was just making professional comments. I don't know how you can sit there and say I was wooing the man.
Now for us, you think we don't have professional comments? But we decide not to show off.
I was not showing off, Agnes. I just want to see change happen at Foundation Primary School, our school.
And you think showing off how good you are will solve anything?
At least I don't fake headaches like you. And about solving anything, don't you think at least something has changed already? Absent teachers are now coming to teach, lesson plans and so on.
You woman, I know you're talking about me again. I wish you could get a boyfriend like Teacher Agnes and at least have a settled mind.
Really? So this is personal?
You made it personal, offering me headache pills. Did I ask you for medical advice?
No, you didn't. I shall leave you both to finish your reports then.
You are sad, Pamela. All you can do is think about being a good teacher and trying to impress people about your pathetic professionalism. Mind you, I'm not begging for a job like you. If the school goes down or I get fired, I'll go to rear my pigs. You don't even have a husband to go to. No wonder you bow so much.
Let me leave you two. I have a class to teach.
You know what? It must be a hard time for Pamela, having almost all the stuff against her.
Indeed. But it seems if one wants change, there's almost no other way to go.
I guess no.
Opposing forces will always antagonize a good plan.
Yeah, you're right. At least she seems not to be bothered by them, and change is already happening.
Let us now visit Joanne's restaurant and see how she is coping with our truth.
I can't believe Ruth is gone. One day I'm here with her, the next day she's gone. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Everyone in Rock Point is shocked by her death. It is so sad, but that is life, my dear. We all will die one day.
But Blessing, how we go is also an issue. I think sometimes some people die before their time, and in a very painful way. Why should a woman die giving birth?
It is so sad.
Do you know that Christopher had hired a special hire vehicle to take her to Matari? But she died even before he could carry her into the car.
I heard.
I remember Christopher the other day pleading with me to give Ruth a job here. At first I refused, but irrespective of knowing how demanding pregnancy is, I gave her the job.
How was she like at work?
She was very hardworking. But at first it would make me angry because she struggled to prepare the very heavy pots. But then I realized she was trying so hard, even though it must have been very hard for her. Sometimes you would almost forget that she was even pregnant. I had grown to love her.
I met her at the polling station the other day. Yes, she had swollen feet, but she was looking strong. No one would think the pregnancy would kill her. I wonder what caused the death.
Well, I was with Sister Aisha. She told me it was overbleeding. She did her best and saved the baby, but unfortunately she couldn't save Ruth.
Well, Sister Aisha is very good with deliveries. What exactly happened?
She said that the drug that stops bleeding was out of stock.
Goodness! I thought only Panadol and malaria drugs go out of stock at that health center. I also heard that she did not receive the care she was supposed to receive at the health center.
Trust me, Sister Aisha eventually tried hard to save Ruth's life, but she could not do much without the drugs to stop the bleeding. She wanted Ruth to be rushed to Matare, but by the time Christopher got a car for her, it was too late.
But don't we have an ambulance that is supposed to take patients to Matare?
My friend, it was dead. Sister Aisha called Matare and they said the ambulance had broken down.
Oh no, so sad. What is this place coming to? How can somebody die because of negligence?
She shouldn't have died if they had the drugs. If the ambulance had been working. I'm sure Sister Aisha did all she could.
But it's not right. Well, I don't blame Sister Aisha. She is a proper professional who works so hard. But our health facilities should be doing better. This is so sad.
Imagine her poor family. She left her husband and children.
And a baby.
Ruth must have been a loved woman indeed. The whole of Rock Point seems to be grieving.
Well, the bitter truth is that there are so many women dying on a daily basis across the country due to similar problems.
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing about it? How do you plan to engage your new leaders to help us save mothers and children?
Well, that's your role and mine as citizens of Uganda to ensure that we push our leaders for better health services.
The annoying bit is that someone out there might be eating the money meant for stocking the health centers or even stealing the drugs and taking them to their private clinics.
Well, I hope our new leaders will not see such things continue. And just like the school management committees, I wonder where the health center management committees are when such poor services exist in our health centers. Is it not their responsibility to make sure that the health center is in a good working condition?
Talk about it. I think the people of Rock Point should also put pressure on the health center management committee like they're doing to Foundation Primary.
As we think about solutions, let us see what our newly elected leaders are up to.
Oh, my dear, I'm so proud of you. I knew it all along that you were going to win those fools.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just knew you as the most beautiful and lovely Meg. I didn't know you that you had a gift of prophecy to match up to the beauty.
My dear, one doesn't have to use the gift of prophecy to see that you were far better than all those people you were standing against in the election.
Oh, you make me feel so good, Meg. Come a little closer.
Look at them. No one even compares to you. You are...
I have to take this. Please do not even move an inch.
All right.
Hello? Do not worry. As soon as I settle, I'll pay you back every coin. Just a few more days. But please. Okay, bye.
Darling?
Yes?
Who was that? What was it about?
Don't worry, my lovely one. It's someone who lent me money to run my campaigns and is demanding it back.
And you're telling me not to worry? He might put you in prison, you know?
I'm telling you not to worry. Just trust me.
Why would you even borrow money for elections?
Mega, my princess.
Yeah.
We were campaigning together. Do you really think that people would have just voted me without receiving something? You don't know what I had to do to win these elections.
Okay, I agree. But how are you going to pay back the money?
Mega. It works like this.
Okay.
I used money to buy the people to vote for me, and then I'll use their money, the money the government sends for their development, to fill the hole created in my pockets by the elections.
Oh, I see.
But be careful. It was the stealing of government funds that made Monday lose the LC3 seat.
Mande was not smart enough. Wait and see. I'm a sharp man.
Okay, let me believe you.
So that phone call interrupted us. Enough of politics. Megan.
Yes?
Now that I'm fully in office,
Okay.
I want you to feel the fruit of your labor.
What are you talking about?
Soon you'll not be in that dusty market. I have big plans for you, my lovely Meg. I'm going to set up a very nice boutique for you in a very nice place.
Oh dear, Deo. I love you so much.
Oh.
Come on. Let me show you how much I love you.
Oh, you are the sweetest woman in the world, Megan. Come here.
Deo. Imagine what the walls see and hear. I mean, Deo is barely a week in office and he's planning for the government funds before even seeing the money?
We have already given him the power to lead us. But remember, it is still our responsibility to supervise him. So let us not fold our hands and complain. Let us reach out to the leaders and demand for accountability. This time, we need leaders who will deliver, or they are out.
That's very true. Oh, Christopher's just crossed my mind. I wonder how his family is coping after the death of his wife.
The death of your wife has touched me so much as a leader. I just cannot leave it at that. I need to know what exactly happened. Christopher, I am sorry to ask, but would you mind telling me the cause of the death?
I tried my best. Sister Aisha, God bless her. She tried, but the ambulance was down. People are not even kind enough to help a dying mother with their vehicles.
Which people are you talking about?
I tried calling a special hire, but the man told me he wanted money, cash, before taking my wife.
Those people are there to make money? But sometimes it's better to value life above money. So sorry, Christopher.
I called another taxi, but unfortunately, by the time it arrived, it was too late. My dear wife had overbled. We noticed she already passed on as we were trying to carry her into the car. Oh, dear Ruth. Maybe it was the will of God.
Not God's will for sure, but be strong, my friend, be strong.
But what was wrong with the ambulance at Matare?
We don't know. Maybe it was even carrying some produce from the doctor's farm. Who knows?
Something truly has to be done.
Yes.
Losing people that we would in normal circumstances still be with is saddening. But what of the bleeding? Were there no means to control it?
Amon, I appreciate your concern, but please, could we talk about this another day? Please.
Of course. I'm sorry for the many questions. I just want to understand how I can help so that we won't lose another person under such circumstances. The electorates are challenging me now. They want to know what I'm going to do to improve the health services at the health center.
Please, Amon, do something about it.
I'll arrange to meet my fellow leaders and also meet with the health center staff to see what can be done before I go to the city. Can I go inside and see the baby before I go?
Yeah, of course. He is with the sister inside. Thank you so much for checking on us, Honorable. This way, sir.
Life is like a shadow that appears in the morning and in the afternoon is gone.
Sad moment indeed.
Yeah.
Have you experienced cases like those happening at Rock Point Health Center? Do you have enough health workers? Are there always enough drugs in the health center? Let us know what is happening in your community. And with the new leaders in place, tell us how you intend to ensure that they listen to us and make our situations better.
Yes, you can also share your experiences about your plans for the UPE school in your community and how you intend to ensure that your leaders don't just sit in office, but actually deliver services to the electorate.
You can do that in different ways. You can send your views by SMS to 0776 256 256 or visit us on Facebook and leave there your comment.
Don't forget that we also have a toll-free hotline 0800 200 600 for information, counseling and referrals on health, education and the post-election period, among others.
That's true. You will be helped with utmost confidentiality by our team of professional counselors. You can also write to us a letter and send it to Communication for Development Foundation, Uganda, PO Box 8734 Kampala, or drop it at this radio station.
Well, that is all we had time for today on Rock Point 256.
Before we leave, however, we would like to acknowledge the support from the Democratic Governance Facility, DGF, Advocacy for Better Health, ABH, and Taweza East Africa, which have made this drama possible. Thank you very much for empowering Ugandans to bring positive change in our various communities.
Yeah. Our dear listeners, till next week, stay well and stay blessed. Bye.
Rock Point 256.